You know, I'm blessed to be able to meet a lot of audiophiles on my journey. As such, I get to listen to a lot of great systems. Great systems, not because of the price, but because of the passion. So I enjoy listening equally to high-end systems as well as entry-level systems. Today, let me show you Sean's system. And guys, I did not make a video so you can criticize the system, but really just to share a person's passion. As such, I'm going to ask you to keep all the negative comments to yourself. And yeah, I will delete them. Now, having said that, I hope you will enjoy today's video. $100,000 system, probably more. Very transparent and detailed. Crazy, crazy, crazy soundstage. Truly spectacular. Today, I am at... Should I call you what? Mr. what?
Mr. PS Audio?
Yes,
no, I don't even have PS Audio stuff anymore. Just Sean.
Sean? Okay, I'm at Sean's place. Oh, this is Ali that you were looking at.
That's Oli, yeah.
Oli?
Oli.
Yeah. Oli. And he's a 4-month-old puppy. Anyway, I am here today at Sean's place. And we are going to...
I'm honored to have Thomas at my place.
Oh, thank you.
I'm getting goosebumps. I'm a movie star in my house.
Oh, cut it out, man. All right, so Ali is an audiophile, and he's...
he's an audiophile? Oli's my dog.
Sean is an audiophile.
Sean's trying to be an audiophile.
Yeah, well, yeah, Ali is the audiophile. Sean is trying. All right, so I'm here to, show you his system. He has a really, really nice system. Do you want to say something about yourself?
No, it's nothing to say. I just family guy, love music, love playing music, and love listening to music. Love watching Thomas's videos. And by the way, you've got some pretty good videos out there. And it's just this whole journey of being an audiophile is kind of frustrating. You make a little tweak here and there, and then everything sounds horrible, and you got to go back and reverse your tweaks and then make more tweaks. So, but I think I've got my system or my rig to a point where I'm really enjoying it, which is ultimately it's all about the music, right? So,
yep.
So then that's my headphone rig. It's all I use speaker taps, so I don't use any. I don't plug it in. I use actual speaker taps, which are handmade by Arrete cables.
Okay.
I have a whole variety of headphones, but right now I'm just using the. I think that's the Arrete.
Okay.
Everything's controlled obviously through my iPad. I use Room.
Okay.
So we'll start off with the digital chain.
All right.
I have everything coming in through an Ether-Regen.
Ether-Regen? What the hell?
That's an Ethernet switch that basically has a clock inside, so it reclocks the signal.
What?
Yep.
No, seriously.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I don't know, man.
Ether-Regen, yeah. It's pretty good. It works amazing. Everything has its own LPS and everything has its own grounding box in my setup.
Okay, wait. LPS. I remember seeing some on the other side. Let me go to the other side.
Power supplies. Yeah. So every component has its own sort of linear power supply.
Man, that's hardcore, man.
This is a Denafrips. This is the DDC. This is the Gaia, and that's the Ether clock. That's the latest clock that they have.
Okay.
Which reclocks the Gaia.
Okay.
My music server. This is all connected by some high-end BNC cables, which is really, really important in my opinion.
Okay, wait. So this is a clock?
Yeah.
And what about this one?
That's the DDC, digital controller. So your digital interface basically goes into this before it goes into any of your other components.
Shoot. You know what? I actually have one at home that I'm supposed to review.
You have the one below it. I think it's the, not the Gaia, it's the one below it. I forget the name. But I saw it in your house.
Yeah. I still do review it. Yeah. Okay, so what?
So everything, I believe, highly needs HRS, isolation, dampening devices. So all of my electronic components, digital components, have a dampening device on them.
Okay.
It really helps.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, it really helps with any stray, EMI and RF signals that go out.
Okay.
This is my Antipodes K22 music server and player. This is the latest one that came out of Antipodes, out of New Zealand, as you know. This is workhorse. This is just incredible. The capacitors in here, Thomas, will make you get goosebumps.
Really?
Unbelievably built. This is built like a tank. As you can see, all my components are on a PS Audio power base. This is an isolation platform, as well as a filtration for the power, right? So everything goes into its own isolation platform.
Man, your system better sound like $1 million,
This
man,
is a
when you turn it on.
MA3 DAC.
Okay.
I know you reviewed the other Meitner DAC recently, and I thought you loved it. You said it's the only one you wanted to buy.
Yes.
But it doesn't fit your model because it's too expensive.
I'm cheap. I'm cheap. That's why.
This is the latest Meitner DAC. This thing performs almost as good as their $30,000 DAC.
Okay, so how much is this one?
This is $13,000.
Oh,
this DAC.
oh me.
This is also $13,000. The Antipodes
What?
K22. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we'll do the math after.
Do
How
the
much?
math. Don't do the math. This is my favorite all-time preamp ever. This is the EMM Labs
Oh shoot!
pre-SE2.
I look at this brand and I know it's not going to be cheap.
Well, EMM Labs and Meitner are the same brand.
Yes, but this is the upper one, right?
Yeah, this is the
higher end
the
one.
highest end Meitner, which is the EMM Labs. This is the most incredible organic sounding preamp.
Okay, okay. How much is it? I have to ask now.
It's 21,000
Okay.
retail. I didn't buy this one retail though. I bought all of these retail, but not this one. This one I got it from I got a good deal. Pretty expensive, but still a good deal.
Well,
Everything then goes into the ShittAudio Lokis Max. This is it's not a balanced circuitry, but it's sort of balanced. It's very important. It is very sensitive. The way you have to use it, you can't just turn it and say, "Oh, I want more bass." It has to be thoughtfully done, right? But it does add a whole dimension to the music.
okay, Sean.
Particularly,
I'm gonna ask you something really weird. Okay.
go ahead.
You have maybe what $50,000 of gear on top here, going to what $1,000 equalizer.
Well, $1,600. That's not cheap as an EQ, by the way.
Yeah, but 50,000 and
Yeah,
six.
I know.
It's
I
like,
know.
huh?
But it does help. And I have tried it with and without it.
Okay, so it's transparent enough.
But
then.
I do have a pass through, so I don't always use it.
Okay, okay.
So it goes through pass through most of the time.
But that's good in the sense like you don't. It's not the price or the money. It's really just
It's
the
just
sound.
the performance. It just
Yeah.
It just makes everything depending on the genre of music.
Yeah.
It gives it a new dimensionality for sure.
Yeah, I like that you're very open to it. That you're not like, oh, this is 1,000 something. So it doesn't.
I'm not opposed to EQing at all. In fact, I do EQ a bit on Rune as
Yeah.
well. Because I think every track
Yeah.
or genre needs a little bit of bump here and there.
Yep.
Everything goes into a PS Audio 1000, which is a AC Regenerator.
Okay.
All my wiring in the back are dedicated circuits.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to see them, but they're dedicated FureTech circuits. So it's its own into its own panel in the back in the house, and it's running those special wires that were cryogenically treated.
You mean those orange wires, sir?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're dedicated for just my audio, nothing else. So only the audio runs on those two circuits.
Yep. All right. Let's move on.
Cables. All my cables are MIT. These are the Proline music interface cables.
Yep.
They're all balanced. It's a fully balanced system. I definitely believe in balanced. And all my speaker wires are Odin, Nordost Odins. And these are Curtis clear jumpers. Okay.
Okay, good. Let's keep going. Let's talk about your.
I love these speakers. These are my babies. These are the R3 Audio Vector Arretes.
All right, guys. I'm just gonna add a comment here. Okay, Mr. Jazz has these audio vector. Now, I've not heard Sean's system yet, and but I heard these speakers already. Okay, this is like a hidden gem. Yep. Nobody knows about them, but if you listen to them, they're really like high end.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, they have a high end performance.
Yeah. I'm very lucky that I was able to I actually have the bigger brother on order, the R6. Which I'm trading these in for the R6.
Yeah, and these are not cheap, man. Well, they're what, 15?
Yeah, 15 retail.
15,000, right? And the R6 you're ordering is what, 30, 40, 50?
44,000.
44,000. But for 15,000, you look at this and you're like,
sounds like a $40,000 speaker.
Though. It is.
It doesn't feel like a $40,000 speaker. It certainly sounds like one.
But I would say, for sure, it is worth the $15,000.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a bang for its buck.
Yeah. You see these are tweeter,
AMT.
and I'm not a big fan of AM2 tweeter myself. However, they sparkle they sparkle really well.
You're going to hear the sparkle, especially with the Telefunken tubes I have in there.
Yep.
You can hear the sparkle. These are all sitting. This is a Townsend ice platform.
Mm-hmm.
These are the what they call the podiums. Okay. These are all like suspended, so the speakers are all suspended.
Okay.
It removes all of the resonant vibration from the ground.
Yep. Yep.
It was actually bought for those.
Oh, for the Gershwin?
And to R6. They're not actually fitted for these speakers because every platform has been fitted specifically for the speaker. So that's why I have them on blocks, which is not ideal. But
man, no, seriously, I wish I could afford these speakers because they're really, really that good.
They are.
Yeah.
So these are Rogue Audio M180 monoblocks. These were recently upgraded by Rogue Audio 2 months ago to the dark version, which is new caps, Vichy caps, resistors, KT120s. I've got Mazda radio on the 12A7s and Telefunkens on the 12AX7s. All the fuses have been changed to ceramic, and I also have synergetic research fuses in all my components.
Okay.
Because I believe greatly in the fuse and the difference it makes.
Yeah. I mean, I met enough people to hear that.
You don't believe that, but
No, it's not. I don't have an opinion on it because I really never tested it.
right.
But I have met enough people telling me that.
So these were made by a gentleman in Toronto. He's become a good friend of mine, an audiophile. These were made for these amps specifically. These are isolation stands made by a company called Tough Nut.
Okay.
And they were designed in conjunction by myself and him.
Oh.
To make it. The newer version actually was I'm helping design a newer version, but this is the sort of the original version.
I see.
I'm getting another set. And so these obviously monoblocks, so two on each side.
Yeah.
These are fed into a Richard Gray power conditioner, which is a phenomenal power conditioner. That's the 1200.
Okay.
And then of course this is the icing on the cake. This is an Oracle Delphi Mark IV turntable. This has been custom made. My neighbor's an audiophile. He got me into this hobby.
Okay.
And he custom designed this with the folks at Oracle over the years. And this plinth here, as an example, is now standard in Oracle. But it was designed by my neighbor.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you mind? Actually, how much is this thing? It looks.
This is, I think this is like 24 grand. It's not a very high end, but it's up there.
It's 24 grand.
Yeah.
And you're using a PS Audio
using
phono.
a PS Audio heavily modified with new caps in there. It sounds amazing with this, so I didn't think of upgrading it. I don't need to upgrade it. It sounds amazing the way it is. It's all balanced.
Yeah.
So that balances into my M Labs.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
that's a linear power supply for the turntable, obviously.
Okay. That's.
And then these speaker cables are Nordost Odin.
Yep.
They're obviously ribbon. They sound quite spectacular.
What's unique about them? Are they very bright?
Huge sound stage, very technical, very fast, very transient.
Okay. Awesome.
Just really another level.
Wait.
Yeah, don't worry.
No. This caught my attention.
Ollie is eating my room, by the way. And hopefully he won't eat my speakers. So
oh my gosh.
Don't mind this.
That's so cute.
Yep. And so this is it. This is my rig. And
you have some treatment on the wall.
Oh, these are all GIK. Everything is GIK acoustics. So these are all GIK panels, and that's a bass trap, and those are bass traps there. I know it sounds weird to have them there, but that's where I have room modes, and it actually helps with the room modes.
Those are bass trap. They're
50-50, so they're not full absorption. They're partial.
Okay.
So it doesn't absorb all the frequencies.
Yep.
And I would say, if I were to say what made the biggest difference in the system component-wise, the preamp just took it to another level.
Oh.
Yeah. The Meitner DAC and the preamp will take it to another level. The Meitner DAC is so organic. It's just lush. It's just, it's jewels. This is the MA3. Has the same control. I don't use the volume control because I'm using the preamp, but it has the same volume control as their $50,000, preamp.
I see.
It's the same attenuator.
Man.
So this is it.
I need to listen to this.
You do need to listen to it.
Is it connected to YouTube by any chance?
It's it's on your Room, but I can find you anything on Room. I have Qobuz and Tidal.
No, it's because of my sound demo, right? It has to be from me that
I
you
have a
use
sound
it.
demo. It's my first track on. Ready for you to go.
So you're ready for it?
I'm ready for you.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
This is incredible.
Yeah, it's I do spend a lot of time here. Just I work here as well as my office.
Yeah. You work from home.
I work from home.
Yep.
And yeah, music's always playing in the background in my house, and my kids are very musical. They love coming down and listening to my system as well, which is great.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they have appreciation for good music, so that's good.
I see. Oh, so I noticed you have some vinyl here.
Oh yeah, these are all my dad's vinyls. Believe it or not, all of these posters on the wall are. My dad passed away many years ago, but I grew up in India. And he just played these vinyls over and over again on his Akai turntable.
Akai.
Akai. I remember it's Akai.
Yeah. I remember.
Then he had a Normand amp, and he had Bose 301 speakers.
Man.
And he would listen. These LPs are all original, and I restored them all. I really take good care of them. So I've got hundreds of LPs.
I see.
Tube tester for my tubes.
Okay.
And that's a KEF. I don't know. I don't really use it, but that's a KEF sub that I put on once in a while.
Do you use it for the home theater or cinema?
Yeah, no, for the music, but not always. That's the KEF 92. That's the passive canceling woofers.
Okay.
Right. I think you reviewed the smaller one, if I'm not mistaken.
No.
One of your friends did.
Yeah. That's
a bass trap.
Oh, okay.
That's a full range bass trap. That takes care of the low. Now the podiums are amazing because it actually removes a lot of the bass. So it's important to have. It's very difficult to get this perfectly right, to be honest. Once I changed any component, the speaker placement it changes the entire sound. So right now, when you're going to listen to it, it's about 70% to where it needs to be, because I'm still tweaking it.
Okay.
I haven't got it anywhere close to where it's going to be ultimately.
Okay.
Because the DAC changed the way how far I had to put the speakers. Because the PS Audio DAC, as you knew, I had the direct stream DAC.
Yeah.
The sound stage was very it was a very narrow sound stage.
Okay.
Whereas the Meitner DAC has a huge depth in the sound stage, so you got to bring the speakers out to enjoy it. But when you do that, it takes away all the bass. Right. So you need to really tweak it, and that's where the EQ comes a little bit of help.
I see.
But it's sounding good. It's just not there today, unfortunately for you, Thomas. But when you come back to listen to the R6, I should have it dialed in perfectly by then.
Awesome. All right, let's listen to it then. Okay.
All right, let's do this.
I never think, I never know. I'm stuck and left alone. I've been lost, I've been fine. My cause is not defined.